What is going on, guys? I'm Alvin here, and welcome to episode 2 of Newcastle's Transfer Challenge. Before we start today's episode, I would like to mention that I'm currently looking to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year 2023. So I would really appreciate it if you guys can help me out and click on the subscribe button down below. Thank you so much in advance, guys. So the summer transfer window has come and gone, and we have made some addition to our first team. Let's have a look at them, shall we? Martin Tavares was signed by our head of youth development. I'm currently training him to be as a advanced forward on attack. If you have a look at him, he has the current ability of a two-star. He is reported to be as a League One standard player, but have the potential to be a Premier League star. If you look at him, if he realized the potential of of the 4.5 star that he has, I think he's going to be great addition. He's going to be a great superstar for us in the future. All right, so he's 18 years old, so basically he will have the ability to be homegrown at club, for us. So that is going to be great, and I'm really looking forward to see how is he going to develop throughout the years. He is currently training with the first team squad, but I've actually put him available for the under 21s. He's actually playing quite well for the under 21s, 4 appearances for them, 3 goals and 1 assist. So that is amazing. And the first thing that I'm gonna be, the main thing that I'm gonna be focusing on him is gonna be developing him to be a great player that can eventually, replace Callum Wilson in our team. All right. So he's gonna be a long-term replacement for Callum Wilson in this team. Okay, and for him to be homegrown in club in the future, that is going to be great for us as well. If we are ever qualified for the Europa League or the Champions League. Okay. All right, so we have actually signed him from BVT. Okay, BVT is a club in the Portugal League for only 1.9 million. So if he develops into a superstar, that is going to be great. But even if he don't, we will be able to sell him in a very big profit. So that is going to be an amazing business done by my head of youth development. All right, so another addition to our first team squad is Oliver. We have signed him from Sevilla for only 6.25 million. Okay, so he has been really great for us. If you have a look, with the total appearances that he have done for us, 6 appearances, 2 from the bench, he have actually had 3 assists and an average rating of 7.07. So I'm actually playing him, as our Mazala on attack. I'm training him to be that as well. Apart from his finishing and his long shot, he is an amazing talent in our midfield. And he's basically an upgrade to Joe Willock. Let's just compare him to Joe Willock and have a look. To be honest, I've not compared him to Joe Willock yet. So I really hope he is an improvement. Yeah, if you have a look, Joe Willock is actually he actually has a better physical than him. But if you look at his technical ability, his vision, I think both of these players will complement each other. Currently, I am starting Oliver ahead of Joe Willock because if you look at his stats, right, Oliver have actually played well, better than Joe Willock in a even lesser appearances than Joe. Okay, so yeah, as long as Oliver is going to be playing good, I will start him ahead of Joe Willock. But if his form start dropping in, we're gonna have Joe Willock in the bench, to always comes in when he is needed. All right, so yeah, I would say that he is quite a good business because, as you guys know, we were really lacking in our midfield depth. In our squad, we only had five midfielders in our team, which only 4 was fit to play. Jonjo Shelby was injured, and he is still injured. He's going to be back in another 1 more week. So I think he is going to be he's going to be missing both the Manchester City and Arsenal's game today. So these are the only 2 transfers that my director and football and head of youth development have actually done during the summer transfer window. But we have also confirmed a signing. Garang Cole is going to be joining us from Central Coast Mariners from Australia, from Australian League. Okay, if you look at him, if you look at his attribute, he actually doesn't look that bad as a winger, and he's only 18 years old. But I'm not exactly sure. I can't really remember his scout report because when I checked just now, his scout report was gone. So I'm trying to scout him again to have a look whether he is a good signing or not. But we are signing him on a free. If he's good enough, to be developed to be as our first team player, that is going to be great. But if he's not, I'm going to develop as much as I can and sell him on a profit. So yeah, that is what I will do. Okay, if it's not good enough. In terms of out carriers, okay, carriers have actually agreed to join CSKA Moscow, for a free transfer. His contract was actually expiring on the January of 2023, and he have agreed to sign with Moscow. So he's going to be leaving us on the January. There was nothing I could do about it. As I told you guys, this transfer challenge, I don't do any transfer. I don't do any contract extension as well. So my director of football decided that he was not good enough to give him a contract extension, and he was let go. I did play Carriers in one game of our Carabao Cup, this one. And if you have a look, he conceded 3 goals and he was awful. Later on, I'll show you guys the replay of one of the goal that he conceded, which was seriously, seriously, just a Carriers thing, I would say. Yeah, Liverpool fan will really, really remember him. I think not only Liverpool fan, I think all of the football fans will remember what he did. In one of the Champions League final that Liverpool lost to Real Madrid. Remember? Yeah. So yeah, those are the only things that we have done in terms of our transfer. Transfer out, we have actually only let the likes of Mark Gillespie, Paul Dummett, and Matt Ritchie go off for a loan. These are all the three unwanted players that I was hoping our director of football will sell. But they were also transfer listed, but only loan offer was coming in for them, and our director of football actually let them go for a loan. And I don't really care about them because they are not really good enough to be in our team. All right, so yeah, we have talked about the transfer that we have done. Let's have a look at the fixtures that we have played after yesterday's episode. All right, so in yesterday's episode, we basically made a debut as the manager of Newcastle against Southampton, which we won 2-0. That was a great piece of play, and we lost to Brighton after that. At the end of our first episode. Okay, so we lost 2-1 to them, and after that, we actually bounced back and we won 4 games straight in a row. Three was in the Premier League and one was in the Carabao Cup. Okay, we won against Brighton 3-1. That was amazing. And the game against Wolves, this is what I was telling you guys about. Let's have a look at the goal that Carriers consider. I think this is the one, against in which Raul Jimenez scored. I think this was the one. You look at this. Yeah, I think this is the one. Yeah. So yeah, look at this. There was no point for him to run out, right? If you have a look. Okay, so basically he just ran out. He just left the goalpost empty there. If you have a look, there was actually two defenders there that could have actually covered the situation, and he just ran out of the penalty box. He lost the ball, and Raul Jimenez scored into an empty goal. That was such a careless thing to do, and I was so frustrated. And that was the only one game that he played for us. Simple as that. Okay, and after that, we did win against Aston Villa 3-2. Okay, and West Ham 4-2. If you have a look, we are actually scoring a lot of goals. We have really good attackers, playing Callum Wilson up front, and uh, um playing Callum Wilson as our striker. I've actually moved Isaac to the left hand side and Saint Maximin on the right hand side. If you have a look, Callum Wilson has been a revelation for us, okay, this season. Okay, he has scored 2 goals against Bournemouth, 1 goal against Wolves, 2 goals against Aston Villa, 2 goals against West Ham. If you have a look, right, he have actually scored in 8 games in a row for us. Since he started for us. Okay, so he has been an amazing striker for us. Okay, all right. So we did lose against Liverpool at the start of September 3-2, but this was actually a very good game, I would say. Okay, we didn't really give up. If you have a look, we were level with Liverpool in terms of our chance created, in terms of our XG, and yeah, they did edge a little bit of possession of us, but they were more clinical. If you have a look, Naby Keita, Mo Salah, Luis Diaz scored for them. Callum Winsell got 1 goal back, and Alexander Isak's goal was not enough to get us a 1 point against Liverpool. Okay, but we did bounce back against Leeds. We won, 2-0 against them. That was great. but we ended up losing 2-1 to Everton. So this was not great at all. And the worst loss of this season, I would say, was against Brentford. Brentford was at the bottom of the Premier League when we went into this game. So what I did was I actually made a little bit of a rotation. If you have a look, it's not much. I played Almiron, Santiago Munoz, and other than that, it was actually basically our usual first team. So I'm not sure what happened here, but we didn't play well. They took their chances. They created a lot of chances, and they beat us 3-2. Okay, we basically scored 2 goals, in the second half, but it was just basically just too late. If you look at the XG, we were way, 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 way better than them. But they took their chances. They were clinical in front of the goal, and we were awful. Simple as that. So today we are going to have a real test against Manchester City and Arsenal. So Manchester City is currently sitting in the third position with 21 goals. They have one game ahead against of Liverpool and Tottenham. So they are going to be looking to win the match today and to go into the second place. But we will have to basically try to win this match as well, which I know is going to be really really hard. But we will really have to try, because if we lose this match, we might be dropping into the basically into the middle of the table today. All right, so these 2 games against Manchester City and Arsenal is going to be really really crucial. So yeah, because if we lose these 2 games, I'm not sure where are we going to end up in. Because all of these teams, they are actually very very close to us, especially the likes of Wolves, Arsenal, West Ham, and Man United. So yeah, we just basically have to push on, grind out a result today. Okay, so if you look at the player stats, right, Callum Wilson has been an amazing player for us. Like I mentioned just now, he actually have 10 goals. He have scored 10 goals in the league today, in the league this season, and he's only behind Erling Haaland by 2 goals. So that is amazing. Being close to the likes of Erling Haaland and Mohamed Salah, right? Okay, so he is actually on another level this season, and I really hope his form will continue against Manchester City and Arsenal as well. So, guys, this is the team that I'm going to be fielding against Manchester City today. Nick Pope will be in goal, Target Bastoni, and Dan Burn with Trippier is going to be our back four. So, I've decided to drop Fabian Shah, because if you look at his average rating, right, in the last 5 games, he have only got an average rating of 6.48. So I'm thinking of giving Dan Burn a chance today and see if he can perform well against Manchester City. Alright, so Bruno is going to be at the base of our midfield. Oliver and Joe Linton will be the 2 central midfielder in front of him. Isaac on the left, Saint-Maximin on the right, and Wilson will be our striker up front. Alright, so there's a free kick for us here today. Okay, Trippier is going to take the free kick. Let's see if he can get a good cross in and Saint-Maximin. That was a good header, but he couldn't keep it on target. Alright, so now basically we are just tussling for the ball in the midfield there, and Manchester City actually came out on top and they are trying to play from the back. Laporte to Foden, heading it towards De Bruyne and Rodrigo. Haaland is through. Oh my god. You do not let Haaland to go through like that, but that was a great save by Nick Pope. But we have still considered a corner here, and they could actually score from here. I really hope we don't concede from a set piece against Manchester City. Alright, we headed it clear, but all the way to De Bruyne, and De Bruyne is basically just running with the ball, and we have conceded yet another corner. Okay, we are defending well. We are trying to, basically soak up the pressure that they are, putting us into. And I really hope we'll be able to, soak up, defend well, and try to hit them on a counter attack. Simple as that. Alright, now Laporte with a free kick. He trying to look for Bernardo Silva on the right hand side, but Target got into the ball, passing it to Bruno. Oliver tried to lump the ball forward to Isaac, but Joe Cancelo actually intercepted the cross. And now Rodrigo to Foden to De Bruyne. Okay, Joe Linton. That was a great tackle, and he found Wilson, and Wilson. That was a real chance for us to get into the lead. But that was a great pass by Joe Linton there. Wilson, he could have done better with the finish, to be honest. Now, Joe Linton with the ball here to Bastoni. Bruno passing it to Target to Isaac. Oh, that was a great tackle by Ruben Diaz. But we still have the possession here, and Wilson! His shot was blocked by, was it Rodri? I'm not sure who he was, or Ruben Diaz. And now we have a corner here, target. Target looking for Joe Linton on the middle, but it dropped all the way to Oliver. Oliver has all the time in the world for a shot, but that actually went off target. Okay, so there's actually been a lot of highlights. If you have a look, we have a lot of chances, but we have not had a shot on target. I'm going to demand more and see if we can create yet another chance before the first half ends. Nothing has happened, and we are going into the second half level, so it's actually quite good. I would say I'm just going to tell the team that I have faith in them and see if I can motivate them further. All right, so only Saint Maximin has actually, got motivated. We're actually not playing that badly, to be honest. I'm not going to make any more changes for now. We are holding on to Manchester City, but as we know, they are Manchester City. They are going to score. So, and that was a great chance for Haaland. We were lucky that he hit the post, and we might have a chance to basically launch an attack here. And now Oliver is through. Can he scores? And he scores his first goal for us against Manchester City. Wow. All right. So look at this, right? Matthew Target. Fair play to him to find Oliver on that run. Oh, we totally, caught the Manchester City's, players on nap, and we have done the impossible and get the first goal against Manchester City today. Oh, now we have a kickoff highlight, which is always not good when it comes to Football Manager. All right, so I really hope we don't concede here, and that was a great save by Nick Pope. But it was actually a very, very, soft shot by Haaland, to be honest. And now Bernardo Silva, now they are obviously going to go attacking, trying to, they are going to try to level the score as soon as possible. Now Bernardo Silva to Foden. Oh my God. Was that a save by Nick Pope? The initial shot was actually blocked by Trippier, and then it went into De Bruyne, and now Rodrigo tried to header it, but it was headed clear. But they still have the possession, and De Bruyne, that was an amazing curve shot. I can't be mad, for conceding that kind of goal. Oh, De Bruyne, oh my goodness, that was such a beautiful shot. You look at this. Oh my goodness. No chance for Nick Pope, seriously. I'm not going to blame Nick Pope for conceding that goal. And such an amazing, beautiful shot there. Now, Oliver. Now we have a chance here. Jolita, Trippier, and Wilson. Oh my God. His header actually hits the crossbar. But we might have another chance here to, for an attack. And Oliver. Okay. It was blocked by Rodri. And now we have a chance from this corner here. Trippier is going to take the corner. Who is going to look for? Is he going to go for far post? Far post trying to look for Wilson. And now Joe Linton. A shot from outside the penalty box, but it was off target. Alright, we're actually having a lot of highlights in the second half. Alright, so Bruno, Bastoni to Oliver. Oliver trying to lump the ball forward to Wilson, but Wilson was actually offside if he would have got into the ball. Okay, now Edison, Ruben, Rodrigo, to Cancelo. They are actually playing a very, very great passing game here. Gundogan, back to Ruben, Diaz. And now Cancelo again, try to look for Haaland. Haaland, come on. Don't let him score here. Oh my God, he just chipped. He just chipped Nick Pope. And Bastoni should have done better there, He just lost the battle against Haaland there, and he lost the possession there again. I know Haaland basically is just a beast, as you guys know. And Nick Pope should have done better there in that one-on-one situation. But he's Haaland. How are we gonna, stop him from scoring against us? Alright, so we are the 60th minute here, and we need to make some changes. Isaac is not having a good game. I think I will have to take him off for Almiron. Almiron can actually come in on the, on the right hand side. Saint Maximin can actually go on the left hand side again. Joe Linton is actually having a good game. He's tired, but I think I need to give him a little bit time there yet. Dan Burn is also not having a good game. Let's bring in Fabian Shah and see if we can actually, defend well. And you know what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna go for a higher defensive line. Let's just go on a standard defensive line and stop the defense from stepping up more. Let's just stay on our line and see if we can actually stop their counter attack. Because as you guys know, Manchester City, they're actually basically what they're doing. They're just lumping the ball forward to Haaland, and Haaland, just having his run. So we need to make sure that we don't concede that. I'm gonna shout encouragement, to be honest. I should not be demanding more from them. Against the like of Manchester City, especially, right? We are the underdog here. Now Matthew Target to Send Maximin passing it back to Target. Bruno. Bruno tried to look for Wilson there, but he was basically blocked on by Ruben Diaz, and there was an easy collect by Edison. Now Kevin Phillips to Julian Alvarez, John Stone, Nathan Ake, Haaland, Stones. He was actually trying to, basically just release De Bruyne, but that was a good coverage by our defenders. But now Oliver is through. Can he score? Oh my god. Oh my god. He tried to be fancy. He tried to chip the keeper, but it went off target. Can we please? We are actually creating a lot of chances, but we are not being clinical in the final third today. Callum Winsell is actually not having a good game. He's on a 6.1, but the problem is I only have Santiago Munoz to come in. And that was a great shot, to be honest. We were lucky to not concede that, and we need to make some changes here. Joe Linton is really tired, so I'm going to bring in Sean Longstaff for him. Bruno is also tired, but we don't have anyone there. And Xavi can actually come in for Trippier. All right, so you know what? Let's just bring in Santiago and see if maybe he can, catch Manchester City on a break or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna shout demand more for the last 5 minutes. I'm not gonna go more attacking or anything like that. I scared that we will concede more than. All right, so now I don't think there's anything gonna happen, and we have lost against Manchester City. We have actually played really, really well. If you look at the XG, right, we created a lot of chances. If you look at this, but we were not clinical enough. We didn't finish well. Our striker and Isaac, if they were not playing well at all. Our final third was awful today. Simple as that. Their defenders actually played really, really well. And yeah, I'm gonna tell the boys that they were unlucky. All right, so guys, what am I gonna do is I'm gonna play through, and I'll see you guys for the game against Arsenal. So guys, this is the team that I'm going to be feeling against Arsenal today. All right, so only one changes done in the defense, okay, which is Fabian Shah is going to be replacing Dan Burn. So Nick Pope is going to be in goal, Target, Bastoni, Fabian Shah, and Trippier will be our back four. Bruno at the base of the midfield. Oliver and Joelinton will be our two central midfielder. Isaac on the left, San Maximin on the right, and Wilson as our striker up front. All right, so now we have a highlight here. Tomiyasu looking for Lokonga to El Nani. Tomiyasu again on the right hand side. He's trying to look for a cross here. Can we please block him? Target. Oh, Target actually won the ball, but he got it back. And Martinelli. Oh, that was a great, great header and a great save by Nick Pope. But okay, that was a great tackle by Trippier on his former teammates. All right, so we are currently 3 losses in a row. After the loss against Manchester City, and we are sitting in the 9th position. If you have a look over here, if we win this match today, we will have a chance to go all the way up to the 7th position, which is going to be great. And I really hope we will do that, or else our chance of finishing in the top half is going to be hard. And now we have a highlight here. I just demanded more. I really hope we will be able to score here. And now they cleared it, and it is the possession is Lokonga, but we won back the possession. Isaac is through. Can he scores? And that was a great save by Ramsdale. I really thought he were gonna score there. Isaac, Callum Wilson, San Maximin didn't play well at all against Manchester City. Our midfield was really great against Manchester City, but I really hope today our attackers will do a good job. And yeah, please, we really need to win this match. All right, so now Ramsdale to Gabriel. Lokonga, Gabriel, they're actually playing a very, very patient passing here. and try to look for a space here. And now Martinelli on the left hand side. He's trying to look for Saka, and Saka. That was a great goal. Oh my god. I really don't know what to think about that. You know. Okay, to be honest, that was really, really a great goal. Amazing shot by Saka. You know, Martinelli, fair play to him to find Saka. He was totally unmarked in the edge of the penalty box, and Nick Pope just stand there as a jet statue. He didn't even saw the ball going past him. All right, so another 3 more minutes for the first half to end, and we are going to the rest with 1 goal down. We are actually playing quite well. We have 4 shots on target, but as usual, we are not being clinical in front of the goal. So what am I gonna do today? In the last game, I didn't go attacking, but yeah, we are a little bit desperate here. So we are gonna go attacking. I'm basically gonna try to hit them on a counter attack as soon as we can, and yeah, that is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go attacking. Sorry. All right, and let's see if we can actually score a goal here. And now target. He throw it to Bastoni, back to target. Okay, he's passing it all the way back to Nick Pope. Bastoni to Fabian Shah. Fabian Shah to Joe Linton. All right, to Trippier. Trippier tried to look for Saint Maximin there, but it is intercepted by Tierney. And now Lokonga to Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus tried to launch Saka, but it was intercepted by Target. That was also not a good cross by Gabriel Jesus, to be honest. And now Alexander Isak on the left hand side. Oh, he tried to oh, and he did score. I really thought that was saved by Ramsdale. That was a great shot by Alexander Isak to score his 6th goal of the season. Let's have a look at the replay. My goodness. Oh my god. I really thought Ramsdale got a touch into the ball. I really thought that was not a goal. But it went in. And I'm so happy about it. Alright, so now we are back level in this game. Okay, I'm gonna shout demand more and see if we can at least basically get into the lead here. But now they have the possession. Lokonga to Buyako Saka. Is it Bukayo? Or it's Bukayo, right? Not Buyako. I'm sorry, Arsenal's fan. And now Oliver. He won the tackle there, and Saint Maximin is through. Can he score, please? Oh my god. Wilson couldn't get into the rebound as well. But we still have a chance here, and Isaac. That was a great shot, but straight to the keeper. He should have done better with that shot there. I really thought he was gonna score the same goal as what he did for the first goal that he scored. And now target with a corner here. After this corner, I'm gonna make some changes. Bastoni is not playing well as well, and Wilson, he should have done better with the header. My goodness. Not good, not good, not good. Alright, so Bastoni is on a 6.4. I'm gonna take him off for Dan Burn. Saint Maximin is also not playing well. Let's bring in Miguel Almiron for him and see if he can actually do a good job. I'm gonna play him as a inverted winger on attack, right? Because we are already playing Isaac on a inside forward, right? Callum Wilson 6.5. I think I'm gonna give him another chance. At least play another 10 more minutes. If he doesn't play well in the next 10 minutes, I will bring Tavares for his debut against Arsenal. Okay, now Oliver, he won the ball and he scores our 2nd goal. Oh, we are finally in the lead here. We are finally in the lead. Oliver has been amazing. He played so well against Manchester City. He scored our only goal then. And today he have done the same as well. That was a great tackle. Benjamin White was sleeping there. I think he lost the ball in a very bad position there. And Oliver, that was a great finish. I'm going to confirm the changes still. Alright. So I'm going to shout demand more. I don't want the team to be complacent. And now we have a free kick here. Trippier tried to look for a game. Who was that? Fabian Shah. Okay. Fabian Shah at the far post. And now we are 3-1 up. We are finally getting a win here. I really hope I didn't jinx it by telling that. If we go on, to lose this game or, drawing, if you have a look at this, with this win, we will be in the 8th position. My goodness. Wolves have actually started their game and they are drawing. I really hope Wolves will lose here today, and we will be able to, climb back up to the seventh position as how we started the the episode today. And while I was talking about you guys, in the about the league table, we have actually ended this game with a win. And that was an emphatic win, to be honest. 3-1 against Arsenal. That is great. All right, so well done, lad. That was a great win for us, and I'm really so happy. So after the win against Arsenal, we are back in the seventh position. But if you look at the latest score of the game against Wolf against Fulham, right? All right, Fulham are actually winning. So if they win the match, obviously they will be back in the seventh position. We will be dropping into the eighth. But I think it's not going to be that bad because if you look at the current, if you look at the next games that we have, right, in terms of Crystal Palace, Leicester City, Fulham, I think these are the games that we will be able to win. All right, so the real hard game is going to be on the November, which is going to be Manchester United. But Manchester United form are actually not that great if you have a look, right? So I really hope that we will be able to win there as well, like how we win against Arsenal. All right, so in terms of when are we coming back, I will be coming in back against Chelsea in the January. So it's going to be a transfer window. And although we don't have any more money left, in our transfer budget and our wage budget, it'll be really fun to see if our director of football and our head of youth development sign anyone new. All right, so I'm not sure who are we gonna get against FA Cup third round. If we are gonna get a Premier League team, obviously we are gonna start our first team player. But if we get any smaller team, maybe in the League Two or League One team, then we will play a rotator team and have a look at our reserve squad and see if they can actually do a good job. So do not miss that out because this episode will be out on Sunday. As I promised you guys, we are gonna have weekend videos, right? Okay, so it's gonna come out on Sunday. So okay, if you have not subscribed yet, do that, and I really hope to see you guys soon. Bye bye.